Boom, this weekend, nice and hot.
Yeah, we talk about weather whiplash and just kind of the psychological impact on us, like, oh, it's fall, oh, no, summer's coming back, but it does have an agricultural impact as well. And we're about to make that pivot from fall-like temperatures back into really what's a little closer to normal for this time of year, and then above normal temperatures as we head into early next week. So here's what to expect closer to average on Friday. As I showed you earlier, everybody within about 3 or 4 degrees of normal high temperatures for the 20th of September. If anything, a couple degrees below normal for one more day, but then we warm up by leaps and bounds Saturday and Sunday, and the peak of the heat is going to occur on Monday. An elevated heat risk for most inland parts of the Bay Area by early next week, but temperatures should back down as we hit the end of the 7-day forecast, at least closer to what's reasonable for this time of year. Looking outside right now, you wouldn't guess the heat is on its way. Not seeing much other than the blue skies. We look out from Mount Diablo, a little fog in the distance. The fog is anything but in the distance as we look out from the Mark Hopkins Hotel. It is up close and personal, already making its push across the city, and temperatures reflect that. It's only 60 degrees in San Francisco and only in the mid-60s across the Bay in Oakland. Inland temperatures are still in the 70s, anywhere from just above 70 in Santa Rosa to just below 80 degrees right now in Concord. A minor step up from yesterday's temperatures, another minor step up tomorrow, and then we start making those bigger jumps. The fog is going to spread out pretty quickly as we head through tonight. Tomorrow morning is going to be another day where we start off with gray skies across most of the Bay Area, either fog right at ground level or at least that low cloud cover blocking the first couple hours of sunlight, but it shouldn't take too long for that fog to retreat to the coast, and our temperatures are going to warm up from a start that's pretty close to average for this time of year. Mid to upper 50s in the Santa Clara Valley, mid to upper 50s east of the Oakland Hills. Even the warmer spots will sometimes stay above 60 this time of year around Antioch and Brentwood, getting down into the upper 50s as well. Temperatures in the North Bay, you're always some of the cooler spots, but even you are going to avoid the upper 40s, just barely, right around 50 degrees in Petaluma and in Santa Rosa for wake-up temperatures early tomorrow. And then we do warm up. The coolest inland temperatures will be in the North Bay, 81 Santa Rosa, but otherwise mostly in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Still 60s and 70s around the Bay in San Francisco and Oakland. A little bit warmer for Fremont and Redwood City, up to 80 degrees down the peninsula, with mid 80s for the hot spots far east of the Oakland Hills, 86 degrees east of Mount Diablo around Antioch and Brentwood, with temperatures in the Santa Clara Valley almost exactly average for this time of year, into the low 80s by tomorrow afternoon. But again, it's the bigger step up that's going to occur as we head through the weekend that is going to have it feel more like summertime. Even San Francisco is going to take a big jump in temperatures from Sunday to Monday, close to 80 degrees in the city on Monday, and then we back down to more reasonable temperatures already by Wednesday and Thursday. The heat will be more noticeable and longer lasting as you go away from the water. Temperatures in San Jose spending a couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, in the low to mid 90s and then backing down, but still above normal through the rest of the 10-day temperature outlook. And of course, the hottest temperatures will be farther inland. We're on the Tri-Valley. We're talking about temperatures into the upper half of the 90s in Livermore Monday and Tuesday. Should avoid 100 degrees, but just barely. But the normal high temperature there is in the mid 80s, and you're going to stay safely above that all the way through the last weekend in September. And that's kind of a theme in the long range data as well, that we're going to stay in this warmer than normal temperature pattern all the way into early October. We'll take a look at that outlook coming up at 5:30. So kind of averaging things out, inland temperatures go from the 80s to several days in the 90s, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Some of the hottest spots flirting with 100 degrees by Monday, then backing down to more upper 80s to near 90 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures around the Bay also warm up into the 80s by Monday and Tuesday. I don't think we're going to set any records, but we're going to continue evaluating that as the details of this next spell of hot weather come into better focus as we head through the end of the work week tomorrow and the upcoming weekend. And even along the coast, we'll replace the fog and low cloud cover tomorrow with a little bit more sunshine, especially by the second half of the weekend and early next week, with temperatures getting up into the 70s on Monday, right around 70 degrees on Tuesday, and then retreating a little bit more by Wednesday and Thursday. So the heat wave, not much of a heat wave along the coast. We don't have the offshore winds to really boost temperatures there, which is great news from a fire weather perspective.
It feels like we're always in this sort of pattern this time of year, though. It never really changes.
Fall is definitely an up and down kind of year, kind of a transition zone as we get closer and closer to winter, which I don't want to talk about winter yet.
No.